All right, so today we're reading about early Japan history. And we have a couple questions here. Number 1, Japan is known as the. 2, how high is Mount Fuji? 3, because of the heavy rain, Japan is great for farming. 4, who led Japan's government around 100 before Common Era? 5, Buddhism came to Japan from. 6, Shinto is. 7, samurai were hired too. And 8, if a samurai failed to live up to his principles, he would. And I'll read this off to you. Early Japan. Japan, known as the land of the rising sun, is a small island country off the east coast of Asia, with a capital in Tokyo. It is home to some of the world's greatest ancient traditions, natural beauty, and art. Japan's land is made up of 4 main islands and is full of dramatic landscapes. Most of the land in Japan, is very mountainous. Several active and dormant volcanoes are located on the Japanese islands, including the well-known Mount Fuji, which stands at 12,388 feet. Mount Fuji has been one of the most favorite subjects of Japanese art from the country's ancient history to modern times. Heavy rainfall is common in Japan, which sustains the vegetation cover over much of the land. The rain is also helpful to rice farming, which had been the occupation for many Japanese people for much of the country's history. In fact, some of Japan's early inhabitants brought rice farming with them from China. Rice farmers united to create villages around 100 before Common Era, and they began forming social classes, dividing the rich farm owners from the smaller farm owners. This formation of communities and classes helped to create Japan's first government under the leadership of an emperor. In early Japanese history, there was no capital city. Emperors moved from town to town. Buddhism was brought to Japan from Korea. Before then, nearly all Japanese people practiced the Shinto religion. Shinto is native to Japan and has no sacred writings. Its followers worship kami, divine spirits that can take the form of natural elements like the sun, mountains, trees, and rocks. Kami can also represent one's ancestors. Today, many different religions, including Shinto, Buddhism, and Western Christianity, are practiced in Japan. As the practice of rice farming grew in Japan, many farmer damos hired soldiers, called samurai, to protect the land. Partially because of this power over the land, the samurai quickly became the leaders of the country. Samurai were thought to be good examples to the average Japanese citizen. They were loyal, disciplined, and respectful. Many samurai who failed to live up to these principles chose to kill themselves. All right, going to answer those 8 questions, if you would please.